Hello friends, thank you so much for joining me here. I've got another Skyrim video up here for you today. We're doing another Let's Play video. This is the Let's Play series that we're doing for the character Darach. So we are starting here, episode 7, and this is exactly where we left off in episode 6. So we just did the, so we're sleeping at the inn in Rorikstead. And now we have leveled up, so we're just choosing what we want to do for in terms of the actual level up, what we want to put our points into. So I'm just going through and checking some different options. I believe I'm kind of thinking of going with the speech. With the new speech and economy overhaul, it's actually worth a lot more. So you can actually use it like it's worthwhile to put some points into, whereas in vanilla it's kind of some wasted points, I find. But with this economy overhaul, because you don't really get paid much for loot, it can be very, very good to go ahead and put some points in here. Not only for selling items and selling loot that you pick up off bandits and whatnot, but also because you can actually, with this bounty hunter, I believe, you actually end up with more, like a higher reward for your for doing quests and that kind of thing. And that's where you're going to end up getting most of your money from when you actually have this economy overhaul installed on your load order. You're going to be getting a lot more of your money that you're making from doing quests rather than from selling loot, because in the end it really does not make you much money at all. So I went ahead and got the speech. I put a point into the speech tree, and I also put a point into conjuration, because we're looking to definitely make this character a necromancer as well as some of the other things that he does. So watch for that. So now we are done with the points. We're actually going to just get ready, and then we'll head out to continue questing. We're headed to, if you remember, we're headed to Mirwatch, which is just outside of Morthal. And Mirwatch is a Creation Club home that you can actually get if you download that. And I'll probably do a spotlight on that as well as the other Creation Club items that I have downloaded, and the each mod that I have downloaded. So I'm going to be doing spotlights on all the mods. Right now I just have Fashions of the Fourth Era. Don't really like the video that I did there, so I'm going to be doing a re-upload at some point, but for now that's what I have. And then I'll go through, redo that one, as well as posting videos for each of the mods that I have loaded on this character, so that you can see kind of a spotlight on each one and see if it'll work for your playthrough. Again, this is everything on here is survival mods, immersion mods, all that kind of stuff. None of it is going to break from kind of the vanilla lore. That's the goal anyway, is to keep it all as lore friendly as possible. So anyway, on with the video. So we have left the comfort of the inn in Rorikstead. We're headed north. There is a storm going on right now. This is courtesy of True Storms. It looks so realistic. Definitely enjoying that. What I'm running is it's a True Storms plus Obsidian Weathers, and then a compatibility patch between the two. So as you can see, we're at Lund's Hut, which is just northwest of Rorikstead. On the pathway towards Morthal, and we have just killed some rats that were outside. Oh, and a nice little silver ring. We'll add that to the collection there. Again, we don't really get paid too much for loot, but it's probably a little bit better payoff than some of the other things like swords and whatnot, just because it is so light and worth a little bit more gold. So maybe we'll get some money for that one, and then we'll just check around and see if there's any other secrets here before heading into his hut, and we'll see what we find inside. More skeevers. Sorry, I called them rats earlier. They are skeevers. Rats only live in Cyrodiil. As far as I know. As far as I know, there's no rats in Skyrim. They're all skeevers, but they're essentially the same thing. So it looks like it was just the one inside. We'll just explore around here, get some lights maybe, and just check around and see if he's got anything worth looting in his hut. Looks like Lund is no longer here, or perhaps has perished from the skeevers, or from something. We don't know. Some food. I think I have enough food at the moment, so we should be okay. It's good to collect food in survival, though. No secrets hiding over here. Oh, some things caught in the web. So we'll take those alchemy ingredients. Could come in handy. Dead skeevers. Some clothes. Oh, and here we go. Check the chest. Some gold. Gold is the best. And poor dead Lund. So he has, in fact, perished. For some reason. I assume it's the skeevers, but I don't know. And now, since we have looted most of his hut here, we're going to just go ahead and see if we can make anything. I think I need some salt piles, probably. But it would be good to make some meals before we head on out back into the storm. But I guess, since I do not have all of the ingredients, we're just going to head on. I think I have some cooked meals anyway, so we should be good for now. So now we just need to head back down, find the road. I think the road is this way. Just going to double check on the map. Doesn't really show. So we'll just have a quick look around, try to find that main path that we were on. Looks like I see a light there. Oh, and a wolf. Maybe he was attracted to the skeevers. All the dead skeevers there now. So we better heal before we continue on. We don't want to get surprised by something here. And we'll just head on to the path. And here we go. Back on the way to Morthal. Had a bit of a a brain fart there. I was thinking Markarth. Morthal. The land of the swamps. Just continue on here. Oh, and what have we got? Bandits. Make sure to stay healed up. We'll do some shouting. Just like our friend Ulfric. So it seems like a good time to try our new conjuration abilities, get our necromancy some practice here. Be good to level that up, as I do plan to delve into some more advanced necromancy later on in this playthrough. So now we are heading on. Now, what did that say? Carthwarston and Morthal. We want to head to Morthal. So we're just gonna head on that way.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Alright, so we have been given some ill-gotten goods. Now what to do? I am somewhat inclined to wait for the owner to go ahead and give it back to them.
They have nothing to lose. They fight.
But I do not see an owner. So perhaps we should just move on and see what happens. Where did that bandit go? I don't even see him. Okay, well, or fugitive, sorry. I guess he's a fugitive, although I'm not sure if there is much of a difference between fugitive and bandit. I assume they are essentially the same thing. And across the bridge. Oh, it looks like. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can be kind of sneaky here. Take this guy out. Oh, did not kill. And there we go. And... oh, that got him. Fell right off. Nice. 2 bandits down. So let's see if we can sneak in here. Maybe we'll just have to go heavy. It's hard to say. Get our conjuration going. He can charge on in and help to soften up the camp, maybe. While we... oh, and here is... wonderful timing. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. You can have it back. I don't need it. Oh, hey. He is going to go after him. That's great. Do not care in the slightest. Was not my issue. We're essentially kind of a neutral character, I would say. Again, we will get more into that when we do the character bio. I'm just waiting. I'd like to have some, I don't know, some decent highlight reel, I guess you could say, before I go ahead and do the character bio. We're just flaming everyone here, flaming. He's a flamer. Alright.
Victory is yours. I submit. Shoot. To God.
Alright, so it seems like this chief is probably going to be a little bit tougher. Oh, he just took out my corpse. And shooting some flames. Faendal is helping. Try to shout. And the flames finish it. Trident. Oh, key to Robber's Cove. That could be useful. Go ahead and take that. Now, where is Robber's Cove? You know, I don't remember actually ever coming across this location. I never head this way. I never go on the path north of Rorikstead. I think in vanilla there isn't really much reason to do so, especially when you fast travel quite a bit. But again, in the survival mode, we have fast travel disabled, so we actually need to travel places. And carriages being as expensive as they are in the economy overhaul mod, traveling on your own really is the way to go. And this guy seems to be trapped, so he will die by the flame as well. Mwahaha! I hope you enjoyed my rather weak, sinister laugh there. And we've got a steel hatchet. That is courtesy of Heavy Armory. Heavy Armory. I cannot say how much I enjoy that mod. It really does add, if you want to have a playthrough, which is essentially vanilla, but you want very vanilla feeling weapons that are not included in the vanilla game. Heavy Armory. It's essentially just vanilla weapons plus is really how I would describe it. As everything just fits in just nicely. A lot of things are either larger or smaller versions of vanilla. There are some additions such as tridents and spears, etc. However, for the most part, they are basically vanilla weapons. Now, there is a little bit of weirdness with the essentially like the spears. So when you get a kill move, here is where we're using our key, I assume. When you get a kill move, it's going to go into the essentially the great sword, or I believe it's just the great sword style of two-handed kill move, which sometimes looks a little strange. That being said, I don't think it is enough of a fault to render the whole mod to be something that you don't want to download. In other words, it's really such a minor thing, and the mod adds so much good stuff to the game that you definitely want to get that in there. Oh, and those were some nice narrative loot additions into the game. If you didn't have the economy mod on, then those could be something that you actually want to not steal because it's bandits, but something that you want to loot so that you can actually go ahead and sell that to a merchant. Alright, so we'll head into the Robber's Cove, I guess it is called. See what we can see down here. So, some gold coins, always appreciated. See what loot this bandit chief had stored away. Oh, and a journal. Alright. Can go ahead and read that. Please let me know down in the comments if you would like me to read the books as we come across them, maybe just the journals. I'm not sure about all books. That could be a little time consuming for the Let's Play. But the journals themselves could definitely do a quick run through on those. Usually they have some narrative kind of lore within them to help with progressing through the game. Sometimes just some little side diversion stuff, but sometimes it can be rather interesting. In this case, it looks like there is another island that the bandit had stashed some of his loot on. So we want to look around and see if we can find the way to find that island. Said that there was a boat, I believe. Oh, and we'll go ahead and take some more coins there. Those are, again, always appreciated. The best thing to find with this economy mod on is gold, because that is going to be, well, normally it's the best. However, in vanilla, sometimes you can find items that are worth quite a bit of gold, but in this version, with the economy mod, not always the best thing, just because items weigh a lot and they don't give you much return. So even a small bag of gold is more appreciated. So it looks like this is the way to the island. So we're going to go ahead and try to find his stash, and it looks like, yep, we have found it right here. Master, but our key unlocks it, which is great. So we can go ahead and loot some of his things. We'll probably go ahead and take that. Should be worth something at least. Again, even though we don't make nearly as much as it says, it's still pretty worth it to pick those up, just because you get some money for them, especially with necklaces, any kind of jewelry. They're fairly lightweight, so even if they are only worth 20-30 gold once we get them back, still worthwhile to pick up. You're not going to be making too much money in this mod, so anything like that is going to really help you along the way. So we're just going to go ahead and head on back to the cave, Robber's Cove, so that we can move along and get back to our buddy Faendal there and continue on our journey. So we just need to find the way up here. And hoppity hop. Back on to dry land, and we'll head back up the ladder to the bandit camp, and somehow it is sunny now. That is very odd. Well, I'm not going to complain, because the The storm was rather difficult to actually see
What can I get for you? I'll be sure to put it to good use.
as we traveled there. So we'll go ahead and give some items to Faendal to carry for me. It's going to be a bit of a pack mule at the moment. Just so that we can continue on traveling unimpeded by the encumbrance of items. Always make sure to eat things as we pick them up. Although we have to be careful with food, because food, if it is not cooked, will give me food poisoning. Or at least some of it. Fruits and vegetables, I guess, are fine, but any meats are going to be a problem. So definitely don't eat those chicken breasts or fish or anything like that before cooking it. It's not going to be healthy. If you watched one of the previous episodes, I accidentally ate some uncooked mud crab legs, and I gave myself food poisoning, which was rather expensive to recover from. I had to spend 100 gold at a shrine in order to cure myself of that. Stopping to admire our destruction and the death of the bandit chief in this particular bandit camp as the murder hobo strikes again. And we continue forward. Let's check the map. Along the path, the lonely path, this wanderer travels. Well, I guess not completely lonely. We have Faendal with us, but you get the idea. So we'll continue on here. It's kind of neat because I don't really remember much of the things in this area. Like I said, I don't really remember traveling in this area too much ever, and I have literally thousands of hours in Skyrim. But yeah, this is not really, I would say it's not really a location where you have a lot going on in the vanilla game, so, and let us see what's going on here. I think there is a missing woman. Or, oh, okay, she was just way over there. Very strange.
After someone, make sure it's the right person. Foreigners. What a nuisance. They thought I was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
Oh, and what are we coming across here? Scenes of a battle, it looks like, or some kind of something. Anyway, dead horse, carriage left abandoned. In a town, or something. Merchant's journal. Okay. Huh. Here. Alrighty. So there you go. Dead merchant. In Merchant's journal.
I've got your back.
And
Sure to put it to good use.
just go ahead and see what we've got here. Give him some more items so that we can be free of encumbrance again. Always very good to hand off some unnecessary gear to our friend.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Let's go ahead and see what we can loot from this. A dance in the fire. I don't know if I have that one. Gold ring. Alright. And one of the way shrines and the neat bridge. Looks like that is from Unique Bridges. Where are we? I don't remember a town being here. What is this place? What is this place? Frost. Huh. Frost River. I don't remember this at all. You know, I'm wondering if this is a mod. Yeah, I sincerely do not remember this place at all. I don't even know. Was that merchants? Does this give any clues as to what this place was? Is it connected? Missing merchant. No, I don't think that's it. Is anybody here? Looks like an empty town. It's rather large, though. There's a few houses and another horse. The mystery keeps getting deeper. And another carriage. Or wagon, or whatever you want to call this. Wagon, I guess. Quite strange. Someone's house. Okay. Some chickens. Is this a town? Oh. Not a town of chickens. Some kind of a blacksmith.
Yes?
Yes. Okay, so we can't buy and sell.
Good afternoon.
Okay, who is this? Henrik.
Helmets.
Okay.
Pretty much anything
Generic
to suit your needs.
blacksmith speak. Some regular blacksmith gear. Halberd. It's another heavy armory edition. This is very interesting. Let's see if maybe we can sell a few things. We don't need that. We haven't used it at all. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, that's the thing. These things were worth hundreds of gold. And 20, 25, 27, 23. So, yeah. Not really a good deal, but probably better off just disenchanting and using that.
Of course.
See if he has anything that we wanted to sell off here. Sell that. I don't think the blacksmith will buy a staff of zombies, so it's not really even worth it.
Let me know if there's anything.
But we can get rid of a couple things,
Blades,
which would be
helmets.
nice.
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
This is very strange, though. I'm convinced this is a mod. If I had to guess, it's probably from Cutting Room Floor. It's probably something that was supposed to be in the game that they ended up just taking out. Well, it has some beehives. Interesting. Beehives. How's business?
It's tough.
How's
The
business?
two of us. There's hardly ever time to make the occasional
Bees'
delivery to the
nest.
taverns of Skyrim. We could use a pair of hands and a strong back. It'd be a little coining for you. That'd be great. There's a case of our soon-to-be famous mead that needs to get to Winterhold. Get it there and you can keep the delivery fee. Until next time.
Yes?
Yeah, so I am very convinced with all of everything here, the quest and all that. I'm sure it is a mod. I'm guessing cutting room floor. I don't know if the quest is even going to work. But we can definitely give it a try at some point. I don't remember Frost River Mead being in the game, so I'm guessing that is the mod. So I don't know if this quest is actually doable. Collect a case. I don't remember seeing a case anywhere. He's not giving me anything. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well. Alrighty then. It's kind of a neat little town though. I don't know why they didn't just leave it in the game. I think that would have been fine. Even without the quest. Just leave the little inn and meadery here. Give some more lore to the game instead of just the hunting brew and what's the other one? Blackbriar meadery, I guess. Have another competing meadery. Well, anyway, I believe that's going to be it for today. So we'll go ahead and leave that here. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Darach Let's Play. Very glad to have you with me here, and I hope you're here for the next one as well. Till then, take care.